All right, let me close that down. Boom. Okay. So legs are comfortable. I have my right and my left signs in today, so hopefully I'll get them correct. So just check it in for a few breaths. And allow your body to sink into the ground. And then starting from the top of your head, gently scan down and just check in. See how you feel. Notice where you're in contact with the ground. Notice the shape of those spaces. Notice where you have space between you and the ground. And again, notice the shape of those spaces. Down through the ribs. Through the low back. The pelvis. And then wherever your legs are, noticing the shape that you create between you and the ground. When you get back down to your toes, bring your awareness to your breath again. Noticing your inhale. Noticing your exhale. Following it in, following it out. And then slowly beginning to deepen your exhale, making it longer. Allowing the inhale to be whatever it needs to be. And noticing as you lengthen out this exhale, how does your body respond? Again, there's no right or wrong answer here. Just beginning to develop your awareness. And then allowing your inhale to expand a little bit more. So again, feeling the lower half of your ribcage expand. Some of it happens in the upper, but most of it's in the lower. And as you exhale, really focus on feeling that lower ribcage draw in. It's like a balloon. It's expanding 360 degrees, and it's compressing 360 degrees. And then with the next inhale, slowly lift your arms a quarter of the way to overhead. And on the exhale, slowly float those arms back down to the mat. Inhale, arms go halfway. And then they exhale down. And then inhale 3/4 of the way. And then finally, arms go all the way overhead. And they come all the way back down by your side. Again, inhale, going through those quarters again. Just the first quarter. And then exhale and release. And again, think about how effortless you can make this. Halfway up. Three-quarters of the way up. And then all the way overhead. All the way back down by your side. Pause, check in for a breath or two. Notice what's changed, how the shoulders feel. Maybe the rib cage feels different with your awareness of the breath, the deepening of the breath. And then please bring both knees into your chest, into Apanasana. So we're going to start off symmetrical and then go asymmetrical. So as you inhale, slowly allow the knees to press out to the side. Sorry, out, not to the side. Exhale, slowly draw those knees back into your chest. One more time like this. Inhale, press away. And exhale, draw in. Then the right knee inhales away as your head rolls to the left. Think about keeping that right shoulder blade on the ground. Exhale, slowly draw in. Inhale, that left knee presses away and rolls to the right. Exhale, slowly draw back in. One more time, each side. And really thinking about that connection, feeling that connection with the breath. And then please bring both feet down to the ground. Check in for a minute or two, just see how you feel. And then a bigger movement on the spine, coming into hip rolls. So on the next inhale, think about lengthening the spine. As you exhale, feel the abdominals draw in, the ribs in, roll the spine, lift the hips, keeping that low back long. Reach long through the back of the neck. And as you exhale, slowly release yourself down. Again, inhale, slowly extend the spine, lift up. Again, long through the low back, and then slowly release down. All right, so before we do the next one, step your left foot in, your right foot out just a little bit. And then same movement. So again, feeling that asymmetry. Notice how that affects the ability of the hips to stay level, if it does, or your ability to control the level of hips. One more time here. Again, think about opening from the heart as you're doing that inhale, stay, and then release down. Bring your feet back to neutral for a breath or two. Notice right to left. And then you're going to switch directions on the feet. So the right foot goes in, the left foot goes out farther. And then same thing. We got two more rolls. Exhale up. Inhale, stay. Exhale, release down. Inhale, stay. So we got two more. And then release. Check in for a few breaths. And then both legs come back to tabletop. I'm going to rotate this way so you can see. So arms to the ceiling and shoulder blades down. All right, core is engaged. You're in that slight imprint. It's a very, very small spinal twist. So on exhale, rock your pelvis toward the fireplace just enough that you feel the other hip come off. Inhale, pull back to center. Exhale, core engages first, and then allow the hips to roll just a little bit. So again, this is a very small motion, maybe a couple inches, and that's it. We're just checking in with the spine, see how everything's feeling. Do you feel that connection with the obliques? Is the low back okay with this motion? And again, just learning, feeling, checking in today. Last time here. And then please bring your feet back down to the ground. Once again, check in. If you have George handy, you're welcome to use George looking over onto your abs, George underneath the breast muscle. Again, forehead down. You can support the head with the hands if you prefer. Again, what's comfortable for you here. So again, being aware of the breath and taking a few deep, full inhales. So on the inhale, with George underneath, you should really be able to feel those back bottom ribs opening up. So feel that inhale expand. You may feel like your spine's trying to lift up toward the ceiling some too. That is fine. And as you exhale, slowly relax everything down. Release over George. Inhale. Feel that expansion. Feel that breath. Feel the spine being moved. Exhale and release. All right, adding that little lift. So as you inhale, shoulder blades back in. Feel the expansion. Feel the lengthening of your spine. And then as you exhale, slowly release yourself back down, growing the spine longer. Again, inhale, shoulder blades, gently push yourself forward. Exhale and slowly release yourself down. So again, noticing where you're pushing from. So again, should be that bra line area, sports bra area. Near the bottom of the shoulder blades. Low back stays long, pelvis stays still, legs stay engaged into the ground. Got two more. And then release down. Check in for a breath or two. And then please press to all fours. George off to the side. So coming into here and here, we can say chocolate and pecan asana. So starting off, you've got symmetrical and then going asymmetrical. So take an inhale, push your breastbone forward, just like you were doing when you were on the ground. As you exhale, begin to pull the tailbone toward the wall behind you. Allow the whole spine around. Begin going for equal curvature here. Elbows down, forehead down, hips sink back. Inhale, extend the spine, lift the chest, and then finally the hips come away. Again, exhale, pulling that tailbone toward the wall behind you. So I encourage you to explore a little bit. Is it better for you to keep that spine straight as long as you can and round at the very end? Do you want to start rounding first? Again, be curious. All right, this time when you're on all fours, take the right hand forward just a little bit. Right knee goes backward just a little bit. Same pattern, everything else is just going to feel a little different. So slowly shift back. On the exhale. On the inhale, you're slowly bringing yourself forward. Exhale, slowly shift back. Inhale, bring yourself forward, back to all fours. Level yourself out. Check in and notice. And then left hand goes forward just a little bit. Left knee goes back. And then again, same thing, moving the hips back. How does this side feel different? Maybe it's more in the hip, maybe it's more in the shoulder. Maybe you get more of a skew. Again, there's no right, there's no wrong. It's just this is the way you are moving today. And then all the way back up. Level yourself out. Check in for a few breaths. And then please bring yourself to standing. So check in. Think about the awareness of your feet. And then begin to feel that connection with the core. So if you push that big toe down, try to lift the arch as that happens. See if it pushes down equally on both feet. I'm noticing a big difference between my right and my left today. And as you push down, you should feel like the core just automatically engages on its own a little bit. So allow that to happen and then facilitate it just a little bit. Also engaging through the glutes so you're nice and stable. Again, there's kind of both humming in the background. It's not a death punch. And again, go back to the awareness of your breath. Feel the inhale, the rib cage expands. Exhale, this is where you deepen that engagement through the glutes, through the core a little bit. Inhale, and go back to humming. Exhale, re-engage and check in. So on the next inhale, lift your heels just a little bit and the arms come forward. So think about the shoulder blades sliding down your back as you do this. And then slowly release back down. Again, inhale up halfway, just to the horizon. Lift those heels only as high as you can stay stable. Exhale, release back down. All right, again, inhale, lift to the horizon, lift the heels. Exhale, stay here this time. On inhale, arms continue up toward the ceiling. Lift your heels a little bit higher if you're able. And then slowly exhale and release arms all the way back down. Arms and heels finish at the same time. Inhale, lift the heels, arms to the horizon. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, lift the heels higher, lift the arms higher. Exhale, slowly release everything back. This time we're going to do an arm pull, add in an arm pull at the top. So when you're ready, inhale, lift the heels, sweep the arms. Exhale, stay. Inhale, heels a little bit higher, arms go up. As you exhale, bend the elbows, rotate the head. Oh, don't rotate the head. Inhale, slowly back up to the ceiling. And then exhale, slowly release down. Check in, and then inhale, halfway up. Checking in, noticing, stay for that exhale. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Keep that big toe weighted. Inhale, slowly come back up. And then exhale, all the way back. Check in for a breath. See how you feel. And then go ahead and take George, if you've got him. George goes between your knees. Hands to Anjali Mudra. And as you exhale, think about sitting your hips back. Knees move forward just a little bit, spine stays straight. How far can you go and really think about keeping that spine straight? It's a little bit of an angle, but most of the movement happens here and here. All right, so from here, I'm going to turn and face you. Think about squeezing in on George. Think about engaging those big toes into the ground, lifting those arches. So the core is engaged here. As you exhale, you're slowly going to rotate your rib cage to the right. So notice what happened to your hips as you inhale. Exhale, so you can go a little bit deeper. And then inhale back to center. Take a free breath. And then with the next exhale, you're slowly rotating to the left. Stay for inhale. Exhale, so you can rotate a little bit farther. And then inhale, center. So really paying attention as you're twisting. The hips are staying still. You've got that squeezing on George. So notice the knees. If you see the knees shifting, that means pelvis is also shifting. So again, isolation through the spine. All right, we got 2 more sets like this. So exhale, you're going to go to the right. Inhale, stay. Exhale, so you can go a little farther around, and then allow the inhale to pull you back to center. Exhale, slowly going to the left. Inhale, exhale farther. And then last set here. So check in with the low back. Again, go more upright if you need to. Last one over here. And then slowly release down into forward fold. So again, allow yourself to ride the breaths as much or as little as you like. George, if you like. Again, get that sense of going for equal curve in the whole spine and really focus on the low back is where you want to feel the work as you straighten the legs. So the core is being engaged, the ribs are being pulled away from the hips. Yeah, the legs are straightened, so hamstrings are getting involved. But the work happens in the spine first, hamstring second. Last one. And then inhale, extend the spine, lift the chest all the way back up, and check in. All right, legs are going to go out wide. You're going to need your George. Hopefully George will stay in center, better than it did for me. All right. So feet are comfortable distance apart. Feel the big toes anchor in. Feel those arches lifting. Core stays long. Knees are slightly bent. Arms come out to the horizon. As you exhale, you're slowly going to take your right hand down to center onto George. As you inhale, you're slowly going to pull back in. You're going to untwist a little bit. As you exhale, see if you can reach farther around. And then inhale all the way back up. Again, exhale, left hand goes down into the center. Inhale, you're going to untwist, pull George in a little bit. Exhale, you're slowly going to twist farther around. Inhale, back in, and pull up. So we're going to add top arm moving to get more into the neck. So as you exhale, right hand goes down. As you inhale, you're slowly going to reach that top arm forward, pull George in. Exhale, reach out, twist deeper. Inhale, and pull back up. Again, exhale, left hand down. Inhale, sweep that arm. Exhale, go deeper into your twist. Inhale, back up. One more set, same thing. And last time on this side. Check in for a few breaths, see how you feel. Then you're going to turn your right toes to the right. Hips stay square to the front, long through that low back. And go ahead and do your practice bend, making sure the knee and toe are going the same direction, that foot stays nice and solid, and the hips are going to stay level. All right, so focusing on what the hips are doing here, on the next exhale, slowly dropping into warrior two. So this is where you feel the bend. Inhale, come back up. So spine stays long. And again, you're stacked over that pelvis, the shoulders over the pelvis. One more like this. And then up, inhale, arms to the horizon. Exhale, dropping in with the torso. And up on that inhale. Exhale, feel the lengthening of the fingers going this way. Feel the lengthening of the torso going up. One more. This time go in and stay. So here, as deep in as you're comfortable, think about length through the spine. So nice deep inhale, exhale, can you go a little deeper in? Again, pay attention to what's going on with the legs, how they're feeling. Deep is relative to you. So keep those arms reaching out. You know I talk with my arms. One more. And then on the next exhale, slowly drop into that lateral. So support yourself with that bottom arm. And then inhale, top arm sweeps up and over. Look at the elbow. As you exhale, the arm goes back and behind. Drop your chin. Inhale, sweep up and over. Exhale, back and behind. Inhale, up and over. Stay here for exhale. Think about the ribs are dropping down. Inhale, feel that rib cage lift a little higher, and then exhale, the arm goes back. Two more like this. Inhale, up. Exhale, stay. Inhale, see if you can expand more. Exhale, behind. Last one. And then all the way back up. Toes forward. Check in. How do you feel? Notice right to left, the differences. And then we're going to turn your left toes out. Again, hips stay square. So starting with that, make sure check in, knee and toe are going the same direction. Foot is engaged, and as you exhale, slowly dropping into warrior two with the legs. Inhale back up. Make sure the torso stays upright here. Again, notice what you feel. One more like this. And then arms go to the horizon, and as you exhale, slowly dropping into warrior two, keeping that spine perpendicular. Inhale, feel the stretch from the pelvis to the fingertips. Exhale, slowly drop in. Inhale, all the way up. One more. And then dropping in, hold here for 3 breaths. So again, feel the inhale lengthen, feel the exhale stabilize. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, stabilize. And on the next exhale, slowly drop yourself down into that lateral. All right, so starting with the inhale, up and over, turn the head, look at the elbow. As you exhale, the arm goes back and behind, pull the shoulder blade back, drop that chin. Again, inhale, up and over. Exhale, rotate the head, drop the chin. One more time. And this time we're going to go and we're going to add that breath stay. So inhale up, exhale. See if you can lean a little bit farther over. Inhale, float the rib cage higher. Exhale, arm squeeze, chin drops. Inhale, up. Feel that rib cage expand. Exhale, see if you can lean a little bit more. Inhale, float that rib cage toward the ceiling. Exhale, back and behind, no discomfort in your low back. One more time, inhale, up. Exhale, go deeper. Inhale, float up. Exhale, back and behind. And then slowly back to center. Check in, toes forward. Slight turnout's fine too. Again, just noticing what's changing. And then with those knees bent, go ahead and slide your legs down, hands down your legs. 6 breaths here. So you get to decide how much movement do you want. So using this as a counter pose, allowing your body to come back into neutral, into symmetry. Think about lengthening out your exhale. Last breath. And then inhale all the way back up. So check in again, see how you feel. All right, so staying here, arms out. So on the next exhale, you're going to take your right hand and bring it all the way over to your left foot. Head goes down, look at your knee. Inhale and come back up. Same side. Exhale. Hand goes down to the foot. So notice how you do this rotation. Are your hips feeling? Is it from the spine? Again, not right or wrong. Just notice. And then up. So this time we're going to go down and we're going to stay for 3 breaths. So exhale, releasing down. Both hands can go out. As you inhale, straighten the spine, bend your knee. Exhale. See if you can straighten that left leg. Pull yourself deeper in. Kind of twist, kind of a lateral. That nice combination of the two. And again, that right arm is even reaching farther across. You want to get more into what you feel down the lats. Last one. And then inhale all the way up. Check in. See how you feel. And then we're going to the other side. So as you exhale, that left hand goes down to the right. Inhale, slowly bring yourself back up. And again, just notice how you're going into the movement. Is it from the hips? Is it from the spine? A combination of the two. I find I'm bending my knees a little bit to get myself there. So this time we're going to go down and we're going to stay for 3-ish breaths. So down. Again, both hands can go down. Inhale, bend the knees, straighten your spine. Exhale, straighten the legs. You can deepen the curve in your spine. And that left hand then reach farther across. Inhale, exhale. Deepen whatever you're doing here. Last one. And then inhale all the way back up. Bring the arms down. Bring your legs back together. Check in for a few breaths. See how you feel. What did that do for your back? All right, so we're going to do forward fold, and we're going to work the quarters. So you can just decide what you want to do with your arms. You can do the normal sweep of the arms. You can put hands on the legs if you feel like your back needs more support. So acknowledge that you can do that. Feel free to bend the knees as much or as little as you need. So inhale, arms up toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, slowly releasing yourself down into forward fold. Again, feel the spine rounding, feel the core engaging, lengthen the spine. Inhale up a quarter of the way. Exhale, release all the way down. So you can deepen the curve in the low back. Inhale up halfway. And then exhale all the way down. Inhale up 3/4 of the way. Exhale all the way down. And then all the way up. Again, you choose your arms all the way down. One more time, working through those quarters. So inhale up just that quarter. Inhale up to that halfway. Inhale 3/4 of the way. And then finally inhale all the way up. And all the way down. So check in, see how you feel. And then please come to kneeling. So we're going to do a little arm pulling and open up the hip flexors some, get the glutes to engage. We really think about protecting that low back. So just check in here, see how everything's doing. See how the knees feel. Are they going to be up for this? You need more padding. And then please bring your left foot forward. Both hands go on that thigh to start. Again, think about big toes into the ground, and then slowly allow yourself to lean forward, checking in on the depth of your lunge. So the knees over the ankle or the knees behind that ankle, because you're hopefully going to get more flexible as you repeat this. All right, left hand stays on that thigh, right hand by your side, and arm sweep. So inhale, slowly lunge yourself in, drop those hips forward and down. Exhale, slowly bend the elbows, rotate your head, drop your chin a little even. Inhale, slowly back up to center, and then exhale and press out. Again, inhale, slowly drop in. Think about long spine, long line from the heel, or starting from the knee to the head or the fingertips. One more time like this. Inhale, lunge in, long spine. Exhale, bend the elbow, rotate the head. Inhale, back up. Check in. How's that low back doing? And then we have a 3-breath stay. So what do you want to do on this 3-breath stay? You can stay here. You can do the arm pulls. You can focus on glute engagement. What's going on that you need to be aware of that will help you? One more. And then slowly press out. Come back to kneeling. Check in, right to left. Should notice those differences again. And then please bring your right foot forward. And again, both hands on that thigh to start. You're slowly going to lunge in. Check in, see how you feel. Again, notice the depth of your lunge. Knee is over the ankle or behind it. If you're front of it, then walk those heels forward a little bit more. And again, hopefully you'll get more flexible, so being out farther is actually pretty good. All right, so this back knee is not happy. Back knee's comfortable. Right hand stays on the thigh, left arm down by your side. As you inhale, that right foot stays engaged. You slowly drop in, scoop the left arm. Exhale, bend the elbow, rotate the head, drop your chin. Inhale, slowly back up to center. Exhale, release out. Again, inhale, slowly lunge in. Exhale, bend the elbow, rotate the head. Inhale, slowly back up. Exhale, release out. One more time. Take your time. And then go in and stay for 3 breaths. And again, what do you need to do here on this side? Acknowledge it could be different than the other. 3 breaths. This is number 3. And then slowly press out. Knees together. Check in, see how you feel. And then coming into Vajrasana. So it's kneeling forward fold. So inhale, the arms go up. Exhale, ribs to hips. Slowly round the spine. Torso down. Hips down. Inhale, extend the spine. Lift the chest all the way back up. Again, exhale, ribs to hips. Round down. Again, really focus on feeling that connection of ribs to hips. That's going to open up that low back. One more here, and then you have a choice after this one. So you can continue with keeping this moving, or if you want to stay down in child's pose for 3 breaths, you are welcome to. I'm going to keep moving because I count better. But again, you honor what's going on with you. One more. Staying down in child's pose if you're moving. And again, check in. See how you feel. And then please come forward onto your abs. Arms are going to reach forward. Your nose is going to be down. I'm going to keep mine rotated to the side so I can talk to you better. So from here, slowly bring that right heel in. If you're able, reach back with that right hand. Grab onto that right ankle. And I want you to think about how the shoulder went to get there. So think about the shoulder blade pulls in, arm reaches back, so you actually get, there we go, opening through the shoulder as well. That's magnificent, and I can actually hold my foot today. All right, so from here, inhale, low back stays engaged, long, pubic bone down, lift up just a little bit, exhale, lower down, and you pull the heel with you. Inhale, you lift up. Exhale, you gently pull that heel with you. So if you're not holding on, you're still doing the motions, but you just don't have the assist from the other body part doing the work. So take your time, no discomfort in the low back. If you're feeling it, make your movement smaller. And again, it's just a ride of the breath to allow you to get a little deeper into the pose. Last one here. And then slowly release. Leg goes out, check in for a breath. And then bringing that left heel in. Take that left arm back. Again, think shoulder blade in. Shoulder is reaching backwards, long through that low back, pubic bone stays down. Inhale, you push out with the leg a little bit, that lifts the chest. As you exhale, lower the chest, that pulls the knee in. Inhale, should be the heel in. Exhale, pull the heel in. Inhale, pressing out. Again, long through the low back. Your range of motion is going to be different than mine. So acknowledging that. And the most important thing is here, no discomfort in your low back. And again, you can't reach on this side, that's fine. And do the motion without. Holding on. All right, and release. Check in. And then go ahead and bend your knees to 90 degrees and windshield wiper them. Because it feels good, right? Sometimes that's the best reason to do something. Okay, so check in, make sure how the pelvis feels, how the low back's doing. And then please roll over onto your back. Check in for a few breaths. So we started out here, so notice what's changing. Notice how the shapes you make on the ground are changing. Notice how the spaces change shape. And then please bring both knees into your chest. Hands go behind the knees. As you inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, let it go. On the next inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Press your heels toward the ceiling. As you exhale, slowly draw back. Inhale, slowly lengthen the back of the neck. Press the heels toward the ceiling. Exhale, back in. One more time. And then going up and staying for 3 breaths. So again, in this stay, you're welcome to have a gentle ride of the knees. You're welcome to do that little head nod. You're also welcome to keep it relatively small. But again, where's the emphasis on inhale? Where's the emphasis on exhale? Excuse me. And then slowly knees back in the chest. Arms out to your sides. Take a free breath. Let yourself sink. And then keeping those knees in high to your chest, slowly let the legs fall to the front. All right, use that front hand to kind of brace the knees. Keep those knees up, drawing high. Low back is staying rounded and going into giant arm circles. So from here, take that arm on. Inhale, bring it up by the head. You're going to roll to stack the shoulders. Move the arm if you want to. Exhale, the hand goes down by the hip and deeper into that twist. You have everything out of your way. Again, take your time. If you feel any popping, clunking here, make that range of motion a little smaller. You may lift the arm toward the ceiling more. And again, let the head follow. All right, last one going this direction. So when you get back to arm back behind you, reverse it. So you're going to bring it forward and then up and over. Notice how it feels different when you change directions. Last one. Oh, just because it feels like good, and I'm not sure if that's too good. All right, so stay here, and now you're just doing arm to the side. So on exhale, rotate your head to the front shoulder. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, rotate your head to the front shoulder. Inhale to the ceiling. So again, as you're exhaling and rotating your front head, just feel the rib dropping down. That's that breath. What does it do to the low back? You may even find on that exhale as you're drawing down with that rib, that knee wants to come a little bit higher. It's welcome to. We've got 2 more breaths here. What's happening at the pec? Chest. And then slowly on the next inhale, come back up to center. Check in for a moment. Body say hi to Allister. All right, then we get to go the other direction and Allister will allow it. So arms out, take a free breath. And then the next exhale, you're slowly letting those legs fall toward the back. Again, noticing how right and left feel. So that top arm, the back arm, maybe helping to hold those knees up or in, at least for the first few. And then adding that giant arm circle. So inhale, that arm goes up and overhead. Stack the shoulders, reach forward. Exhale, slowly allow that whole spine to turn and reach. Inhale, up, standing on the hair. Exhale, twist, turn, circle. He's having fun with this one now. All right, one more this direction. Hi, Allister. And then we're going to go the other way. Last one. And finish with that arm out. And again, on exhale, head rolls toward your legs. Inhale, back to the ceiling. Exhale, the head rolls toward your legs. Again, noticing that top rib starting to draw down. Oh, Allister, now demonstrating. Exhale. See if as you draw down, you also feel that top knee coming into your chest. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. So we're in a little bit of a twist and we're in a little bit of flexion. And then on the next inhale, slowly come back to center. Start back on your mat where you were before the cat got in the way. Check in for a few breaths. See how you feel. And then working with the hips a little bit, bring your feet and knees together. Supta Baddha Konasana. So as you inhale, slowly allow the knees to open out to diamond. And as you exhale, slowly bring those knees back to center. So 2 more like that. Take your time. Inhale, the knees open out to diamond. Exhale, back to center. 1 more time. Inhale, open out to diamond. Exhale, center. This time you're going to stay in the diamond for 3 breaths. And again, you choose how much movement you want. If you just want a little bit, so you feel the abdominals engage on that exhale, you feel the knees pull up just a little bit. Inhale, allow those knees to open more. Again, you decide here, what do you want for 3 breaths? And then slowly back up to center. Check in. And then please come up to sitting. All right, I really wish everybody had their own curry and Allister. It's really nice to do yoga, but maybe not teach yoga with the cat. All right, so legs are out straight to start, and then you're bringing that right knee into your chest, crossing the right knee over. And again, if you have the flexibility, you can bend that left knee in as well. All right, so from here, inhale. As you exhale, start to deepen your twist to the right. Inhale, back off a little bit. Exhale, go deeper to the right. So you have 10 more breaths here. I want you to think about being lifted, being long, and getting that rotation in the spine. So you may feel like you're turning from the bottom of your spine up, up, up. So again, the nose leads at the very end. Otherwise, everything's turning as one until it can't go. And then the next vertebrae up takes the turn. And then slowly inhale back to center. Allister was like, Mama, I just got settled. And then slowly bring the left leg up. Notice, and again, if your hips are level, you can cross over. If your hips are level, you can bend that right knee in. So inhale tall, working with that twist. So as you exhale, start to go into your twist. Inhale back out a little bit. Exhale farther into the twist. Allister will be happy now. So again, we have 10 more breaths here. So think about staying lifted, staying up. Always backing off just a little bit on the inhales, trying to deepen on the exhales. Again, how do you deepen? You deepen using the obliques. Think about lengthening up as you go. And then slowly back to seat. Check in. Legs go forward. Knees bent as much as you need to. Again, arms of choice for you. We're going to do a forward fold. So inhale, the arms go up. Exhale, slowly reach forward and down. And then you're working the quarters coming up. So on inhale, lift up a quarter of the way. Exhale, go deeper into the forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale. Hold the spine longer. Go up and over. 3/4 of the way. And then all the way up. And all the way down. Again, inhale. Work your way through the quarters one last time. Arms still of choice. Paying attention to the neck. See how it feels. 3/4 of the way. And then all the way up. Arms come down. Check in for a few breaths. Notice how you feel. And then go ahead and straighten your legs out. And starting from the tailbone, you're going to pull up and you're going to slowly, slowly, slowly roll yourself down. Use those hands on the legs if we need you to help. Hold on to the cat if we need you to help. All the way down into Shavasana. So taking a few breaths here and check in, see if you're ready, or is there anything else that you need to do before you go into Shavasana. So I feel like I need a little bit of Apanasana, back to where we started. Inhale, the knees press away. And again, you may feel differently. So you do what works for you. And then when you're done, check in again. Is there anything else you need to do? And then when you're ready, bringing yourself into whatever position allows you to release, to relax, for Allister to be happy. Allowing your breath to be effortless. Allowing your mind to be quiet. Allow yourself to process what you've done. That's the purpose of Shavasana. You may notice some subtle or not so subtle shifts, clunks, as your body processes. You need help quieting yourself. Count the breath. So inhale is 1. Exhale is 2. Inhale is 3. Exhale is 4. And then start over again on 1. And then slowly begin to deepen your inhale. Lengthen your exhale. Gently beginning to wiggle fingers, Wiggle toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. And over the next few breaths, feel free to move your limbs about as you need, ending up on whichever side is most comfortable for you. And then gently pressing yourself to whatever seated position is most comfortable for you. Once you're seated, checking in. Notice how you've changed since you started your practice. And then bringing hands to onto the knee. And I honor you for attending to your practice today. Om Shanti. Namaste. Oh, there we go. Stop recording.